Okay. So that next year you started going to Narcotics Anonymous meetings.
Yeah.
And started really getting clean again. 1996, you sign on to the Yankees as a free agent.
Yeah.
And the Yankees are a very, really the most famous team
Yeah.
in baseball. How did it feel to be on the Yankees at that point?
Initially, like I hated the Yankees. Being a Met.
Darryl Strawberry was on the team at the time.
He came, he was there in 95, and then he was playing in the independent league, but he came later that season.
Right, exactly.
He came back.
So you guys got reunited later on in the season.
Yes.
How did that feel?
That was great.
Yeah.
That felt great, because it was like my security blanket coming back. Like we had been talking, but we haven't played together since 1990. But for me, I remember going to spring training with the Yankees and putting the uniform on, standing in front of the mirror in the restroom, just staring at myself with a Yankee cap and a Yankee jersey.
Yeah.
I couldn't vision it, but it was like, I remember Mr. Steinbrenner saying, stay out of trouble, you'll be fine, you'll be a Yankee. Pitch to where I know you could pitch, you'll be great. But it just felt weird. But pitching, my first 3 games, I lost my first 3 starts. They took me out of rotation. Joe Torre was the manager, and they was going to release me or send me down. But then David Cohn, whose girlfriend we talked about earlier, he got an aneurysm in his shoulder, and that's how I got back into the rotation. That's what saved me, basically.
Right. You ended up throwing a no-hitter against the Mariners.
Oh, man, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And the timing of it, because that game, I didn't really have my best stuff, but I made pitches when I had to. There's plenty of games I pitched where I had a lot better stuff than that day, because I had 6 walks, but when I had to make a good pitch, quality pitch, I made it. And all the circumstances that was behind that with my dad's health situations, he had been on dialysis for 15 years at that time. And he was getting ready to have open heart surgery the next day, which I had a plane ticket to go home to be with him. But that morning when I woke up, I thought that he would probably want me to pitch. So I called Joe Torre, told him I wasn't going home. I was coming in to pitch. He said, no, go home, take as much time you need. When you're ready, you come back. I said, no, I'll be there tonight, I'm going to pitch. Then I had to call my mom to let my mom know I wasn't coming home, which that made me feel real bad, because she said, no, your dad needs your support. Everybody's going to be here. I'm picking you up from the airport. I don't want to hear it. You have to be here. And I actually hung up on my mom because I was feeling guilty. And that whole day just felt weird. This felt weird. I'm going to see my dad again and making the right decision. Because the doctor said if you have the surgery, we don't know if he's strong enough to make it, but if you don't have the surgery, he definitely won't be here a week. And so the first 3 innings of that game, I was standing in the walkway between the dugout and the clubhouse, wondering about my dad. Not until the 6th inning is when I realized I had a no-hitter. I looked at the scoreboard to see what hitters was coming up for Seattle, and you see no runs, no hits, no errors. Heart started beating a little faster. And I was able to put my dad's situation aside. Pitched a no-hitter, and I don't know if you saw the highlights where the team's carrying me off the field.
Yeah.
Everything is going through my mind. The year before, I'm out of baseball. The year before, my mom, my wife walks in, I got a gun in my head. The year before, the team's getting ready, the Mets cut me. They didn't want to deal with me. I'm in rehab the year before, not knowing if I'm going to be back in baseball ever. Is my dad going to be okay? I'm back in New York doing this at Yankee Stadium where I play all the greats. So I took a ball from the no-hitter from the game. The next day, go to Tampa, go to the hospital. My dad was hooked up to the life support machine. Had the surgery. Doctor said he saw the game, but a couple days later he passed away. But the last game he saw me pitch was a no-hitter. So a lot of times when people ask me what was my favorite baseball moment, that's what it was.
That's dope, man. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry for your loss. But your dad, I lost my dad 5 years ago. It's tough. Still tough.
It's tough, yeah. Yeah.
Well, then you start jumping around a bunch of different teams. You joined the Indians. You joined the Astros. You joined the Devil Rays. Then you end up back at the Yankees again.
Yeah.
And that was the year they won the World Series.
Yes.
But you didn't play in the postseason.
I played in the postseason. I didn't pitch in the World Series, but I was on the roster. Yes.
Aha. I mean, how did it feel to win a World Series, but you didn't get to actually pitch?
It was kind of, I was happy with that year happened, like you said, because I started with the Astros in 2000. I pitched 1 game, got traded to Tampa, my hometown team. I pitched 8 games, got released. And I tried to sign back with the Mets. I said, I'll go to AAA, I'll do whatever. They said, no, we don't have room. And Mr. Steinbrenner called me himself, because I was living in Tampa at the time, and the Yankees had a spring training camp. He said, "Do you still want to play?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Show up at the complex. If it doesn't work out, you come and work for me." So I said, "Okay." So I signed with the Yankees, pitched like 2 rookie games, nothing special. And the next day they called me in the office. I thought they was going to release me. They said they need a pitcher in New York against the Mets. They had the day-night doubleheader. The day game was at Shea Stadium, the night game was at Yankee Stadium. And all I wanted to do was get back to Shea Stadium that one last time anyway. So I'm thinking, I'm probably going to get rocked, but at least I get to go at Shea one more time. But I pitched well. I got the win, pitched 5 innings, got the win, stayed with the team the rest of the year, beat the Mets in the World Series as a Yankee. That was like nothing against the Mets, obviously, but it was just kind of like a personal thing, bragging rights because they didn't want me back in '94 and all that. And we beat them in the World Series, and then I retired after that year.
Yeah, so like you said, they cut you and you end up beating them.
Yeah. I mean, that was the best feeling. That was a good feeling. Well, I'm always going to be a Met. I'm always a Met. Don't get me wrong, but that was just like a good way to end it.